Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be conquest baseball action this evening between the Missions and the Phillies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Louis Aparicio is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases. Digging in,
Chris Owings. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
Batting third.
Gene Segura standing in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Kim. And that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Mike Scott, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Tommy Joseph comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning. I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So we got him looking there. Tommy Joseph becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Number 5 stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth,
and this is fouled at the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of. That one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box now, Andres Blanco.
batting sixth.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line drive to left. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It should be a good conquest matchup tonight between the Missions and the Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Coming to the plate now, Louis Aparicio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Here's Chris Owings now. Into the windup and the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Joseph is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder
squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Scott will do this himself, and that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
First baseman.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Billy Hamilton.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. In time, and he is nailed at second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Whoa, he hung that change up. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Miguel Sano. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in, George Springer. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
On the ground softly towards second, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Billy Hamilton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 6, Billy
Into the
Hamilton.
windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it.
Third baseman, Mike Curl.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Owings in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Striding into the box, Hyun-Soo Kim. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Cameron Rupp is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Ball 3. No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia. As we welcome you back to baseball on the show. D. Gordon will come on now as the pinch hitter. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Joseph comes up with it, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 33, Mike Scott.
Carlos Gomez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carlos Gomez.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
1-0 count. Here it is. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. A little roller toward the hole. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, shortstop.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and
Aparicio.
pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
In now, Luis Aparicio. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Swing and a liner, but foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Blanco over to his left, and not in time as the run scores. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 59 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. Runner at first here, one man out. He's on the move again from first. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, rough, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch
right
hitter,
fielder,
Billy
6.
Hamilton. He
Billy
takes his first cuts
Hamilton.
in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. D. Gordon will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 25, Daniel Nava.
Nate Jones, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Jason Castro is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Slice down the left side, but foul. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer going back at the track. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Vince Velasquez. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A quick out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Gene Segura. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Segura has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting first baseman.
Tommy Joseph is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Tapped up the third base line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping into the box, number 5. He'll take his first hacks here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Lays off 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Aaron Judge.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kim's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to into the box now, Maikel Franco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. You got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Andres Blanco.
In now, Andres Blanco. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Set the deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with.
Batting 7th.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Hyun-Soo Kim stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Rupp. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled straight back. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled back. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell.
Number 59.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball left side. Beautiful diving stop. The throw to first. Safe. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first.
Nate Jones.
Carlos Gomez will get the call here. Here is he'll hit for the pitcher. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Look out. There goes Hamilton. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. He'll try it again from first. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw down to second. Here is by him and into center field.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
Digging in to try it again, Louis Aparicio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. There goes Gomez. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Blanco ranges back and he has it for out number 2. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Trevor Rosenthal. A 6 foot 2-inch right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound. Jason Castro is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Odubel Herrera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it'll be Conquest Bay. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up. Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Gene Segura standing in. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he steps off. Runner goes for third. But he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. Ready with the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the alley in left center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's the advantage of hitting with the infield drawn in. Just hit the ball hard somewhere, and you got a chance to pick up an RBI like he did right here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Joseph will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer going back on it, and they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Cesar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Here's another 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order.
First baseman, Army.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tommy Joseph comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Hunter is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, number 5. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Your attention,
now
please.
Out of the dugout comes
Now
the
pitching.
manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. The 1-0 delivery. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball. 1-1. The man on third with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading off with a mission.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Joseph is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting 6. The first base.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Number 4, George Springer.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Now a throw over and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's George Springer. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 1-0. Dyson off for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And now the runner's trying for third. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
And a step off, and there he goes. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So one run. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Gerard Dyson.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Owings has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Batting seventh, right
First
fielder,
pitch coming. Here it is.
31.
Hyun-Soo Kim is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now a swing and a ground ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Missions are out in front 2-0. D. Gordon will grab.
Now pinch hitting, D. Gordon.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Now here it comes. And he's bunting with two strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Ready for another chance?
11,
Louis Aparicio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rupp waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kim on the move, and foul.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Cameron Rupp is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Daniel Nava will. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 1-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Rosenthal comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. Aaron Nola worked only. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the 51s and the Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Batting second,
Tim Fedorovich stands in as he looks at a called strike. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Back up the, oh no, that got him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
batting fourth, third baseman
Martin Maldonado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Sano is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Stepping in, Louis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Now playing left field, number 23.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Mikey Matsu is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 15, Mikey.
Now a bunt attempt here. Maldonado has it, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Matt Joyce is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Gene Segura standing in. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Runners on the move for second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. And this is going to be a foul ball. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
At the plate, Osmil Pinto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right over the middle, knee high. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Settling in now, Aaron Altair. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Batting eighth. The first baseman.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. Hits a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Stephen Wright stands in as he looks at ball one here. Down the third baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, the center.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am. Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for the Missions, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge tries to square here, but he misses strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
Into the box
Third
now,
baseman.
Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting sixth.
Here's Miguel
Third
Sano.
baseman.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions. First pitch on its way.
Leading off with the
Tim
58.
Fedorovich is
Second
in to
baseman.
start things off here as he
Tim
looks at a called
Fedorovich.
strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Wow, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed
Batting
back,
third.
and just drove it the other
Right
way.
fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Joyce.
Matt Joyce is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Cue shot here out
Martin
towards short.
Maldonado.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The
Ready
catcher,
to
number
deliver.
14.
Here's the first pitch.
Alex
Presley
Presley.
is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with a base hit the other way.
Pinto.
Standing in now, Osmeal Pinto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back. Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He'll get us
Leading
going
off
in
for
the
Cuba.
home half of inning number
Center
3.
fielder, George Springer.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8th.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Catfish Hunter. First pitch coming, here it is. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired.
Leading off for Anaheim,
Aaron Altair will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Striding in once again, Max Muncy. He singled his last time up. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
right.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
First
Center
delivery
fielder.
to him on the way. Mikey Matto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ready for
Leading
another
off the 4th
chance?
inning,
Louis Aparicio.
shortstop.
He'll lead things
Louis
off here in this
Aparicio.
1-run contest. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Here's Chris
Now
Owings
batting.
now.
Left fielder, Chris Owings.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Gene Segura standing
number
in
2.
as he'll look to
Second
bring home
baseman,
that tying run from
Gene
second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. One 0 count. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ready with the 1-1. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Fouled straight back.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Now the double steal is on here. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here's the 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting.
Ready now, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Springer.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Maldonado fields it cleanly, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 3-1. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. There goes the runner. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And over to third now is the runner. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. Ready for another shot now. Tim Fedorovich. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's putting in some quality work and getting rewarded for it.
Matt Joyce is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Springer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Martin Maldonado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Alex Presley, a hit in 2 tries so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Curveball that time, not even close.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big
3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Catfish Hunter. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Number 11, shortstop.
Ready once again, Louis Aparicio. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very striding in once again, Osmeal Pinto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number
Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there for strike one. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Number 12, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ground ball left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that's in there, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, this number 18 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Maldonado comes up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In comes Judge. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Joyce now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit back up the middle. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder
Here's George
4.
Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher,
Digging in,
14.
Alex Presley. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Well, they haven't done much today. This is the biggest rally they've had so far. That single moves them now to first and third. They got a chance to do some damage. They got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game, and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Now batting, number 18.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 18 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He's set, now the pitch. Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounded to the right. Throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Now at the plate, Tim Fedorovich. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Back goes Springer, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. Into the box, Matt Joyce. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right over the middle, knee high. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. D. Gordon will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Pitch on the way. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Louis Aparicio. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
1 out, nobody on. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So he moves all the way up to 3rd here. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Number 2, second baseman
Gene Segura standing in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1. Nate Jones enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Martin Maldonado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 14.
So stepping in, Alex Presley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in and looking for more, Osmil Pinto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 1-1. Runners on first with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Aaron Altair will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The 0-2 home, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Carlos Torres comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Billy Hamilton will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now
into the box now. Justin Turner, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, George Springer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, there goes Gomez. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate, as that should go down as a passed ball. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away. Jason Castro will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a double steal try here. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 0-1. Fouled back.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. Now in the box, Louis Aparicio. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, ugh, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits.
Light rain in the forecast today, but they've decided to leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. It'll be Conquest baseball action this between the Missions and the Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
First pitch of the game, and he turns it around with a line drive. Was he ready to hit or what? Don't miss it if you're swinging at that first pitch, though. That's the key.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Here's Chris Owings now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Gene Segura. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now the double steal is on here. Ozuna brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changed.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Stanton is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D.
Outside
Gordon.
target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. In is Christian Yelich.
Batting second, center fielder, Christian.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Giancarlo Stanton now. And at first for him following the 1-out single. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Now batting, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. The throw. Hats off to that one.
Batting 7th. Center fielder.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Derek Dietrich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
JT Realmuto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the play.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready now, Mike Aviles. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ichiro Suzuki will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Scott comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're in the hit.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to back.
Second baseman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
Skipper out of the dugout,
Now
making
pitching,
the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. D. Gordon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Odrisamer Despaigne, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. D. Gordon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Rosenthal, number 9, D. Gordon.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping.
Shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule out a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is lifted out to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Missions are out in front, 2-1.
Craig Kimbrough.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrough. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Christian Yelich is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Jose Arena only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss.